Hello, Watem here. Welcome back to some more Umineko When Seagulls Cry. Let us continue.
ずいぶんとみすぼらしい魔力だけど本当にエンジェ様？
お久しぶりね、マモン。元気にしてた？
てっきりもう約5面の家具は何度で朽ち果てるだけだと思ってましたそれでこれはどういう余興で？まさか私の所有者がエンジェ様とでもおっしゃるつもりで？
Okay, so my overall thoughts on this section so far are just, okay, what?
うん。エンジェが君の主人だよ。
マリア卿、これはお見苦しいところ先ほどの結界はマリア卿の？
うん。今のエンジェじゃ、ひょっとしたら君にやられてしまうかもしれないって思ったから、護符を貸したの。
マリア卿に私の主人がエンジェ様だと言われたんじゃ断エンジェ様、何なりとご命令を。
That would explain the what we saw last time with the yellow line to all of the sisters apparently. Oh, well, I guess that's also going to Maria.
私が必要とされるということは新しい儀式を、新しい生贄をもっとも私を使いこなし自らの手を汚す程度の覚悟が終わりならの話ですが。
その役割は私はもう求めてないわ。昔同様にただ話し相手になってくれるだけで十分よ。
ええ、それがお望みでしたら。
So, this is her listening to Witch's side?
家具は使われてこそ家具お呼び出しいただいただけで光栄ですとも。
I'll say my first thought with that was that Witch's side was from the professor's point of view. But I guess it also is potentially from the furniture point of view.
エンジェ様、
Mammon had a slightly complicated smile on her face. She accepted her new master because Maria had told her so, too. But it looked like she hadn't gotten over discontent at working for Angie with her frail magical power. Perhaps she had some other reason for hating Angie. But for now, it seemed that she couldn't disobey, even if she wasn't happy about it.
それで私は何をすれば？
わからない。適当に賑やかにしてくれればいいわ。昔みたいに。
お言葉ですが、多分エンジェ様がおっしゃる賑やかさとは私たち姉妹の騒ぎのことだと思います。私一人では難しいかと。お忘れで？
そうだね。七姉妹はみんなが揃うと本当に賑やかだったもんね。でも今のエンジェの魔力じゃマモンを呼び出すのが精一杯だと思う。他の6人の悔いも紛失してる。
恐れながらマリア卿、私の悔いを経由し七姉妹に語りかけ呼び出すことは不可能ではないかと。私を刺激されるのでしたらその程度の力はエンジェ様にはお持ちいただきたいところですが。
Mammon grinned. Apparently she wanted me to summon the other sisters without a vessel. I see. Since she's unable to satisfy herself with being summoned alone, she's asking for the other sisters to be summoned as well. I get it, agreed. Yes, she was like this back then, wasn't she? The furniture, the times during which they are used are bliss. No matter how badly they are exploited, being used is furniture's joy. On the contrary, regardless of how nice you are to them, not being given a job is more painful than anything in their eyes. Mammon spoke in a challenging way, but she wanted me to summon the other sisters somehow, and rescue them from the world of nothingness. If that's the case, all she's got to do is say so. These demon people can never just say what they mean.
エンジェ、無理しないで。 マモンを呼び出せただけでリハビリには十分だよ。
あら、一人だけでリハビリになっちゃうの？どうせ暇つぶしよ。いいわ、マモン。乗りかかった船だわ。呼べるところまで呼んであげる。
本当に？さすがエンジ様！さあさあ、早く早く！
Apparently, even though she'd asked, Mammon hadn't really expected Anja to do this. She hopped around, badgering Anja to summon the other sisters. Summoning Mammon alone consumed a considerable amount of physical and magical power. It'll probably be tough to do 6 more. I'm awed by the magical power of those who can summon sisters like this, will, with a snap of their fingers, and who therefore reach the level where they can be called witches.
マモン、エンジェに無理をさせないで。エンジェはまだ本調子じゃないから。
エンジ様はみんなを召喚してくれるって言いました？
Actually, I only said I'd call as many as I could. I guess that's greed for you.
無理しないで、エンジェ。もう今日は休んだ方がいい。君は十分疲れてるよ。
いいわよ。どうせ暇つぶし。ばったり寝込めるくらいに疲れさせてもらうわ。
This time, there's no vessel. I'll have to strengthen the image from my knowledge of the grimoire, and materialize him with just that. I held my hands out into the air, playing in my head the sensation from when I had summoned Mammon. I'm acquainted with all the 7 sisters, right? I've got to remember that time, long ago, when I talked with them. Once again, the power of magic began to fill me up. I thought we were going to get like some kind of flashback to a time with him when she was younger. But I guess not. It let off a faint and yet distinct pale light from both of my hands.
エンジ様、しっかりしっかり頑張ってねえマリア卿、エンジ様は必ずみんなを呼び出してくださいますよね。また7姉妹は再会できますよね。
うん、きっとね。でもそれが今夜という保証はないよ。
エンジ様ならできますって。エンジ様、お願い。末っ子のアスモから。
アスモデウス7女。わかった。末っ子から順番に呼ぶわ。
A strand of hot sweat dripped down from my forehead. This really is going to be one hell of a burden to carry. The pale light in the space began to slowly form into the outline of a girl. As Phantasma.
さあさあ、おいでなさい。煉獄の7杭が一つ。色欲のアスモデウス。
There was no vessel, however, as I held a strong conviction that she definitely did exist there as a core. Her form began to crystallize. Her outline became distinct, and the form of the youngest of the 7 sisters, Asmodeus, was finally created.
色欲のアスモデウス、ここに。ここはどこ？私は生きてるの？アスモよかった。マモン姉さん、ここは一体。私を呼び出したのは誰なの？
エンジ様が私たちをみんな蘇らせてくれるって。
No, I didn't.
エンジ様、ありがとう。次はベルゼをお願いします。
ベルゼブブ6女。暴食のベルゼブブ。さあさあ、おいでなさい。
With this race, I wonder how many I'll be able to summon. I can't focus. This is probably it. Pale light made an outline and formed into Beelzebub.
暴食のベルゼブブ。 ここに。ベルゼー園主様、すごいすごい。
Memon and Asmodeus jumped onto Beelzebub, celebrating their reunion. I'd summoned 3 people at once. My head was throbbing. But I summoned the next one without stopping for a break.
さあさあ、おいでなさい。煉獄の七杭が一つ。怠惰のベルフェゴール。
No break before summoning Sloth?
怠惰のベルフェゴール、ここに。なんと私がまだ必要とされるとは。
ベルフェネー、お腹すいたじゃなくて、また会えて嬉しい。また七姉妹みんなが再会できるなんて。園主様、本当にありがとうございます。
この調子で次はサタンネーオ、ベビアネーモ、ルシネーモ。
ええ、分かってるわ。だからお願い、あまりうるさくしないで。4人同時は結構きつい。
Context.
園主、もうそれ以上無理をしないで。これだけ久しぶりなのによく4人も召喚できたよ。
よせマモン、今のエンジェ様には我らの召喚は負担を強いている。エンジェ様、どうかご無理をなされませんよ。
私は嫌。園主様は約束したもん。また私たちみんなと遊んでくれるって。
Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be now. No,
園主様、みんなとまた会えるって。すぐに会えるって約束した。
そうね、約束したわ。すぐにがいつのこととは約束しなかったけど、確かに私は約束したわ。
だから守って。じゃないと私は今日までそれを忘れていた園主様を許さない。
さあさあ、おいでなさい。煉獄の七杭が一つ、憤怒のサタン。
my mind's getting hazy, but how cold. Even though I'd forgotten about those days, even though I've never thought of that time as anything but sad and lonely, it was a short time I spent with them. It was fun, without a doubt.
憤怒のサタン、ここに。
何やってるのよ、あんたたち。私たちが井戸端会議をするだけでどれだけ園児様に負担をかけてるか分かってんの？
Saturn, or Satan, however you want to pronounce it, who had apparently figured out the situation immediately after being summoned, cried out in a loud voice, telling her sisters off. That loud voice made my consciousness hazy again.
私たちはベアトリーチェ様より休むことを許された役目を終えた家具なのよ。再びお役に立てる機会を賜るどころか、新しい主人の負担になるなんて、そんなの家具の直れ。早く姿を消しなさい。
うん、サタンネーの言う通りだ。姿を消す。
Of course, Sloth just jumps on that.
お前たちも姿を消せ。それがこの瞬間、一番エンジェ様のお役に立てる。
私は嫌よ。みんなを呼び出してもらえるまでは嫌。
私も嫌。お腹すいたじゃなくて、やっと再会したばかりなのにもう帰るなんて嫌。
Okay, Gluttony.
わがまま言ってんじゃないわよ。ほら、とっとと姿を消す。ほら、アスもさっさと消えなさい。
わあ サタン姉さんがいじめた。いつも末っ子からなんてずるい。
実に賑やかね。退屈しない。
もう十分だよ。今の園児には限界を超えてる。
そうね。
5 of them summoned, and messing around as they pleased. The load was far too heavy for me, with the meager magical power I had at that moment. This is it. As my consciousness went hazy, I fell over onto the bed. Have beds always felt this soft? It seemed that the sisters were still squabbling together as much as they liked. For a way to kill time until drowsiness comes to get me, this is enough. Feeling something warm and nostalgic in the sisters' liveliness, I sank into a world of deep sleep. At the entrance to my dream world, I felt Maria One-chan and Sakutaro waiting to receive me.
お疲れ様。そして頑張ったね。ウリュウ。おかえり、エンジェ。
Welcome back, huh? Then I should respond like this. I'm home. That was certainly a section. Invitation to fantasy. That's right. Just once in the past, I underwent training in order to step into the world of witches. I accepted that the only power that could save me from those sad, painful days... at least your academy was the thing called magic. Okay, I was wondering, because that didn't feel like a sentence. And I received Maria's introduction to the basics.
広大な空間をイメージ。峠のドライブインから麓を見下ろした時の風景。こう。
I projected that scene from a memory into my mental world. Normal girls get over their fascination with magical girls when they leave elementary school. So seriously training to use magic at this age was embarrassing, even for me. But even that embarrassed feeling felt pleasant to me now. Right then, I was learning mental concentration from Maria One-chan in order to use magic. But it wasn't going very well. About as hopeless as teaching a person to wiggle their ears by showing them, expecting to learn anything at all from their demonstration. It seems that you need to imagine a vast space to gain the mental concentration for using magic. I remember the time from my younger days when my family had gone on a small vacation. When I'd looked down towards the base from a viewing platform at a rest stop on a peak, and I tried painting this scene in my mental world.
まだまだ狭い。もっともっと広い空間をイメージして。そしてエンジェだけの新象世界を作り上げるの。
Okay, not gonna lie, my first thought with create a much wider space. Yeah, a Minecraft super flat world.
まだまだイメージが霞んでる。空気に温度もないし、風もない。
Ah, that's what you meant by wider world. Okay, that's fair.
匂いもない。まだまだ世界が希薄。それらは後でもいいから、今はとにかくもっと広い世界をイメージして。ウリュウ、どうして広い空間のイメージが必要なの？人間の体内には生まれながらにして魔法を妨げる毒素があるんだよ。 その毒素を浄化しないと魔法はうまく使えないの。そのために有効な方法の一つが広大な空間をイメージすることなんだよ。
I'm gonna guess the idea is that it creates a sense of wonder, for our space.
さっきは飛行機の窓から見た世界を思い描いたけど、それもダメだったわ。
Instead, imagine a 360 camera kind of thing.
もっと広大な世界なんて見当もつかない。
ならマリアの持つ広大な世界をエンジェにも教えてあげればいいよ。そしたらエンジェにもイメージがしやすくなるんじゃない？ウリュウ。
そうね。私もお姉ちゃんはどんな世界をイメージして魔法を使ってるのか興味があるわ。私もそれを参考にする。
ダメだよ。心象世界は広大で、そして孤独じゃないといけないの。自分以外に一切遮るものがない世界。だから、その世界を人に教えたら、その世界は孤独ではなくなってしまう。だから、心象世界は誰にも明かしちゃダメなの。
And like what Anja's doing right now? Showing it to you?
だからエンジェも、上手に心象世界を描けたら、それは自分だけの秘密の世界にするんだよ。
ウリュウ、マリアケチンボ。
ありがとう、サク太郎。修行に近道なしってわけだわ。努力してみる。大丈夫。ヒントは十分もらえてるわ。
ウリュウ、エンジェ、頑張れ。
Until recently, I thought there was no way something like magic could save me. After all, magic doesn't exist in this world. That kind of thing's supposedly nothing more than an illusion, a delusion, a daydream. An illusion, a delusion, and other illusions. However, Maria One-chan showed me that she could fill her own world with happiness using a power that's impossible for me. I used to look down on that happiness as something empty. Because I didn't believe in magic, I also denied everything else, refusing to believe in the happiness that magic gave birth to. But slowly, bit by bit, Maria One-chan's world grew happier. In the past, I had disparaged it, thinking it too pitiful to look at. But that might have been nothing more than jealousy. I was forced to admit that. And now, this is my first step in my search for happiness. A vast space. A dry wind that could blow without being blocked by anything. Let me feel that wind blowing through my own hair. I see. Even the ground might get in my way as I am now. Then, I don't need a ground. Brush the ground away, downwards, downwards. Go into space, that's empty and vast. Sky isn't vast enough. You need to go further. In other words, it was as though I had floated up, leaving the ground far behind. After pushing the ground further and further downwards, the ground grew foggy and faint, and for the first time, it began to feel like the sky. Then, I understood its vastness. In that instant, I felt the vivid wind go right through my body. In other words, blowing through me without any resistance.
そう。その感覚を維持して。
ええ、わかる。すべての妨げから解放されてるのがわかる。
やったエンジェ、やったエンジェ。魔女の世界への最初の第一歩を踏み出した。
これが魔女の世界。
うん。じゃあエンジェがずっと望んできた魔法を練習してみよう。お友達を呼び出す魔法。エンジェを寂しさから救い出してくれる味方を作り、それによって幸せになる魔法を。
エンジェにも僕みたいなお友達が呼び出せるの？ウリュウリュ。
今のエンジェには ゼロの海からサクタロほどの友達を呼び出すにはまだまだ早いね。最初は呼び出しやすい友達から練習しよう。
最初は何を？
エンジェはマリアージュ・ソルシエールの魔女だから。
Summoning. Ah, okay. I guess this is the flashback of when she first summoned the sisters.
同盟の魔女が刺激する存在はエンジェもまた刺激することが許されてる。例えばサクタロは私の友達だけど、同じ同盟のエンジェにとっても友達で、そして召喚することができる。今度試しにサクタロを呼び出してみて。寂しくて辛い時、サクタロがきっと元気づけてくれるよ。
I see. You could call Sakataro a being employed by One-chan. So, as a witch in the same alliance as her, it's possible for me to summon Sakataro too. I met Sakataro's gaze. How pleasant it would be to have him there. Just be there by my pillow. Oh, I thought she was going to say be my pillow. I saw the pillow part at the end of the sentence and went, oh. They could talk to me a bit on lonely nights.
私が呼びかけたら、あなたは現れて話し相手になってくれる？
ウリュウ、エンジェが呼び出してくれるのを楽しみにしてる。ウリュウリュウリュウ。
Looking happy, Sakataro pressed his head against me like a cat. Suddenly getting a cute younger brother. Felt a bit confusing, a bit embarrassing, and a bit nice. Unable to understand why I couldn't honestly accept this feeling, I felt tears well up in my eyes.
お姉ちゃん、私頑張るわ。
じゃあ練習をしてみよう。同じ同盟の魔女ベアトリーチェの家具を呼び出してみよう。
ベアトリーチェの家具。
Hearing Beatrice's name gave me a slightly strange feeling. When it came to a crime on Rokkenjima, the public kept going on in a frenzy about how it was a sacrifice ceremony performed by a witch. That witch was Beatrice. So, if the witch did commit that crime, that would make her the culprit who stole my family from me. However, Maria One-chan said that Beatrice was a good witch. I held negative emotions towards Beatrice, get mad, leading to a nasty fight, and refused to talk to me for a while. At this moment, One-chan was my only close friend. So, to avoid worsening her mood, I decided to think of Beatrice as nothing more than One-chan's magic teacher. Also, I believe if the crime was a conspiracy cooked up by Aunt Eva, I would definitely expose the truth about that someday.
エンジェ、また体内に妨げが混じってるよ。
ごめんなさい。集中を書いたわ。もう一度。
I did expect no less from you, One-chan. You instantly noticed that I was being overcome with idle thoughts. After shaking my head just once, I reimagined the wind blowing through a vast space.
煉獄の七姉妹。なんだか物騒な名前ね。
でもとっても賑やかで楽しい子たちだよ。エンジェの新しいお友達になってくれるかもしれない。まずは私が呼び出してみせるね。見てて。
Maria One-chan lifted both hands up to the level of her head and quietly unified her mind. The state I wasn't able to reach except by meditating for a long period of time. She reached in the span of a few quick breaths. Then the pale light began to gather in her palms, and one by one the girls began to show themselves. 4, 5, 6, and then in the middle. Yep. 1, 2, 3 people. 4, 5, 6, 7 people. The way they were summoned one after another on the line was a masterpiece. Incredible. Just like the illustrations in One-chan's grimoire, the 7 sisters of purgatory. The younger sisters were behind the eldest, Lucifer, who saluted One-chan.
煉獄の七姉妹、ここに。マリア卿、ご無沙汰を申し上げて。
久しぶりだね。みんなも元気？
我ら家具は刺激されてこそ家具。久しぶりのお呼び出しを心より光栄に思います。
So I think I'll end it there for today. I hope you've all enjoyed. I do need to get this kind of edited and then up like now. It's late and I need to be up early. So I hope you've all enjoyed. Let me know any feedback you have in the comments, and until next time, see ya.